Welcome back to Timberborn and our new diorama playthrough. So, as from last time, it's yes, it's going. It's an absolute nightmare. So I haven't fully decided what the hell I'm doing yet, but we are. Let's say we'll get into it, and like I said, it's going to be a bit of a test run. This. I don't know what else to say, but that's just the way it's going. Now, I know I could have... Well, I'm saying I could have probably built a different sort of water wheel off this baby. But let's not even go down that way. I mean, this is obviously working. Because I just have to allow that to go. But I just don't think there's... I just don't think there's going to be enough power. If there's not, I just have to take it down and just build it here. I know that's a bit of a pain, but the whole point is with these things, you just don't know, do you, until you try it. I'm also gonna have to. I think they can walk on that. Yes, they can, and they can walk up here. I'm not too happy about that yet, but. I'm trying to... How the hell am I going to do this? I think that'll work. I can't obviously get the low one. But I'm trying to just do something like that. Unfortunately, though, that's got a hole, the Eliza. And I don't actually know how the hell I'm going to actually do anything with that. What I'm trying to do is, I want the water to... Oh, well, that'll do. No, it won't do. Because that's higher than what I might want it, though. Oh, this is turning out to be a pain. Why can I not put that in there? I do not know. Can I get down? That's the problem. If I can get down, I can solve it. No. I cannot. Well. No, I can't. I can now. I'll put that in. Because I can get under there. Right. And I'll just build... that's probably not going to work then, is it? I need to get under this. I still want that there because I'm going to have to blow that. I need it to be as low as that, just to send this water out. Which might cause a problem and flood some of that, but... Ay. I never said this was going to be easy, like, did I? I think that would have been... I mean, inside of that, or I build it over this, and then this entire is going to be the wheels. But then I'm going to have to decide how high... the problem is that's not going to work either. The only alternative would be to make it out of metal blocks. Because we can have... that's a suspension. Because we can have a metal... No, that's not what I wanted either. Well, I suppose it... Well, it could be. Like these. And then you'd have to do a contamination barrier let's say. No, not a contamination. See, that's yeah. I was on about this. The fortitude decontamination. They've got a contamination barrier, but it doesn't seem as if the iron teeth have a contamination barrier. Anyway, no, it'd be the impermeable floor. So you would it stops water. So you'd have to put that on the top, and then that way it would flood. But obviously, that's that. And that would take an enormous amount of things to do. Hence the reason why I said my brain hurts. Could you do me a favour and just get rid of that, please? You know what I mean? Or just get rid of all of that. I don't care. I can put it all back again. So I can build this. It's quite really important. That now, at least that way I know I can do what I need to do. And I'll build a ladder from there to get down. I don't care, I just care about getting this in, and then I'll... I am thinking about that though. Because that would work a lot better than maybe what I'm doing here. I don't know. Because I've got a natural... I could put this over, and what I was thinking of was having wheels up to this. So it goes down here, it flows down again, and that would actually spin the wheels, which means I wouldn't need all this, if you get what I mean. That would still flow here, because of obviously the water, down to here, which might be the only way that I can do it. I don't know, I've not tried this before. So when you don't know, do you? In fact, actually, I think they could build that without even me needing to go down there. I know it's not pretty, but they've said it was supposed to be. And then that would have to be a 2 because we want to open. Can I? No, I can't. Can't get that one. God damn it. God damn it. Oh well, never mind. Well, at least I can get all that in though. And that should flow. Well, no, it shouldn't do actually. It won't flow unless... I can put this one in. That's going to work. That's all I need to do. Sugar plum. And that should work. I better pause this one now, just in case they're... I think they can build actually. Probably do from there, to be honest. And then I can open this up. And this is a... What this is going to be, it's just going to chuck the water off. Because I just want to know how. I'm only building this to see if it's going to work. If it's not going to work, then we'll do this from hell. And I think this will work. But... because it's going to have to be different to this. That's for sure. Because I'm going to need to know the height of one of these to be able to put one in to work out... Well, I can cheat, actually. Because I only get this... I can only do it Well, technically I'd do it 6, if you think about it, because I can have 3 this way and 3 this way. So as long as I have a 6, these are, I think, a 2, actually. So I could have 3. Which ain't too bad. I mean, that's not to write home about, is it, really? I just thought that might work. There we go, you see. That's gonna chuck this water out. I then need a 2 to open this up. But how the hell am I gonna get the power? Yeah. This wasn't my brightest moment, I must admit. Well, it doesn't feel the brightest moment, let's put it that way. But I think, I don't think it'll work how it's gonna. And that means I'll have to blow it all up and rip it all down again. And just put another thing on top of that. But if that's where it has to be, that's where it has to be. You know, we'll get our thing going. But I've not tried this before, so I don't really know, you see. That's the right height. That will work. That, I think I can... Seven. That means it has to be here. Well, that's a bit of an advantage. And bear in mind, don't forget that we still need to blow this floor up here and get rid of all this, which we've got the potential to do. Well, I've definitely got the potential to just take this down. What could possibly go wrong? In fact, actually, when we look at this, that's the floor. So, is it a 1 or is it not a 1? That is the question. No, it's a 3. I might as well do it. Then I can. How many planks have we got? Then I can use the planks to bury and at least build the bottom of the floor while I'm doing the other things. I've got 180 extracts, so they might as well use it. I don't need that. I'm only going to there anyway. Because I'm only going to there, I might as well line this through and take out that and that and that and all of this. This is gears. Yeesh. Why have I got so many gears? Can't remember why. I was probably just building them and forgot about it. Right. So that water should run out here. See, like I said, I don't know whether that's going to be enough step. to be able to do what I'm trying to do. But we'll see what we can do. I think we can do all this. And that water will it'll just chuck out once I've got this built. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do some no, I don't want them. Do some power wheels. So I can do a power wheel there. So do a power wheel there. Like that. You see what I mean by they're like wasm. I could now the only slight problem is one, I don't know how many power wheels I can actually get in here. Are they going to say that's too far? No, they're not going to say that's too far. We can actually build that as well. I need to pause that. Well, that's not too shabby. It does give me a slight problem because it's not right to the edge, which is obvious. But I'm not bothered about that. I'm just trying to test this theory. I mean, how the hell do you think Einstein tested his theory of relativity? Well, he must have tested it on sunlight. That's probably not, but I have no idea what I'm talking about with that. Don't go in the comments. Pig, that's not how the flipping thing worked. I have no idea. But you know what I mean? These things have to be tested somewhere. And why did I build that one there? Because that clearly is not the right. There must have been a reason why I did that, but I can't think of it. And this would be the one here, clearly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that one is there. Right, no, here, right on the so I'd have to send that through because I want not that one. Not that one. I want that one. That's company bed, that has to go. And that would be the next one of these. Like so. Right, we're going to go boom boom when this goes in. I think yeah, I can get rid of that. So let's get that picked up. Right, let's get no, I'll pause that one, and that one. And I'm just going to get these built and just see what it does. I think it's in the wrong place. I think it needs to be... Well, let's put it in the right place that we think it's going to be. That was terrible. I should have pressed the thingy. Boom. Move that over one. Because obviously that means it would go to the end of here. And then we'd have to have a power shaft downwards. The only slight problem I foresee is how the hell am I going to connect all that in? I have absolutely no idea. The idea's there, but it's how I've implemented the idea, I think. Now, obviously, when that gets lower, that won't run, which is another issue. But at least I'll have power in a stack. Well, that's not how I was actually going to run it. I was probably going to run it like this, and it would have come down there. But it would be best actually from here. I know, because I've just thought about it now and spent all that time trying to build this flipping thing. But we know it is what it is, and that's the way it goes. That's the way it is. Which I could do it by trying to get some something done here. Right, that's in. That's going to be wrong. No, actually, because that would be the line. That would be the one there, wouldn't it? Because we can see the line here. Then the back would be the where I've got some of the water and the other bits, so that's fine, I think. Right, we're almost there. It's a bad idea, I know. So I just might have to come up with something else on this. Use the front of this here, because like I said, I'll send the water going that way, and it'll come round in a snake, and then potentially come out. Or I don't know. It can't come under the mine. You can't be under the mine. Maple syrup. I mean, maple. Where the hell's I getting the maples from? Oh, they're under. I know where they go. But why is it not allowing me to? Oh, it's that one's a question mark. I was thinking, what the hell is he doing there? Get that in. Thank you very much. I'll also, I think, blast this up as well. So I'll get that, because that makes sense to blast that up. Obviously, this here needs to be put over, but, you know, doesn't really matter. Right then, how are we doing? We doing sugar plum? I suppose it doesn't matter. I can. The thing is that, yeah, you see, now this was the problem I was thinking about as well. Now this is going to completely stop, so the water here is not going to drain. Bugger. It works, don't get me wrong, the idea works. It just doesn't work as well as I thought it might do. But you never really know, do you? Though, yeah. That's going to be a bit of an issue. What I could do is work out how high that's going to be, although I can't really do it from there because it won't allow me to put anything on, you see. I say that's going to be at least 2. Because it's over there now, so isn't it? So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 as a gap. Yeah, that's not going to work as intended. Oh. Because it's going to take too much water out. I know I'm chucking it out here, obviously. As you can see, there's just no water going down there now. So I'm having to fill this in. So anyway. That's a bit of an issue. We'll get it done though. We'll blow that back up again and either do two things. Either put this at the top, which I think I need to have, and then we'll have just the gap like here normally. Because if this is at the top, it's fine because it'll allow me to do this, but it won't allow me to do what I was doing. The thing is like I said, I've never tried it before. You've got to try these things. This water will then have to pour. See, what you do is imagine you'd have them going this way. Imagine this is this way. The water would come out from there. There'd be a hole here, so it would flow down, hit that one, flow back, hit that one, flow back. Instead of me trying to do what I'm trying to do here. So it's a different idea, but I think it's an idea that would potentially work. I'm going to get rid of this. Now we know there's a gap of 4. But I'm going to work it out from here. So what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, so all this is absolutely a pointless waste of time. But anyway. So if I just explode that up with a 2, or is it a 1? I don't know. It's a 1. Delete that. I'll also have to take out this as well. I'll have to take all of this out just to be able to do what I want to do. And that can be, let's see, if I do a 3 on there, and take out the front, it should take out all of that front. Oh, well, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Oh, never mind. You've got to do what you've got to do. That is, I think, at least like I said, we need a 4 gap. So the top here would be the way that you'd have it running, like this. I'm going to pause that because then they can't get to it. That means it has to have a 4 gap. That's because of how these were, how this wheel, which what I could do, I suppose, is just bang the wheel here, pause that. We know that this is with the floor that the wheel could sit on. And if I was to do this, there's no way it could get up there. Like that, you see. Is that gonna... Ooh, that does work. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically we've got 5. The fifth one is the floor. Because I want this at the top. So it can floor. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the fifth one is the floor, like so. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one is the floor. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, fifth one is the floor. So that's how low it would be. So you'd have 3, as far as I can work it out. Which is just 1 higher than this. Because if we went to 4, we'd have to be 1, 2, 3, then that'd be 4. And the fifth one actually is actually on the floor. So actually, that's correct. If my numbers are correct. The problem being is this would have to go. I think. It's doable. It's definitely doable, I think. Right, let's go boom boom. Please don't, like... get stuck. What's that's coming with? What? That's coming through there. That's probably not the best way of doing that. I must admit, but still, we'll can't do that. Huh? Oh hell! Can't see it. Get out of the way, you stupid. Right, there we go. So that's the right way through there. We can't really see it because obviously I can't get the camera down, but that is going to that. That's me edge. I don't want to go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere over that edge. If I just do this, because I have a plan, I can get down there with these two. This could go horribly wrong. I've got tunnels. I think I've got tunnels. Where's the tunnel? No, that needs to stay, doesn't it? It's that one. Yeah, this gets your brain cell going. Because all this has to be filled in. Because I don't want to blow that one. It's this one I want to blow. I've got to be very careful where that is. Which is, I don't know, where the hell is it? It's not nowhere because I haven't put it in. I haven't put it in. I can't see it. Right. It's too far from a district, so I need to do this and then get this going. I've got to. I don't want to blow that up until I've blown this up. But that wasn't a good idea, Pig. I won't be going. I don't think I'll go that far out though. That's the issue. Don't know why I did that one. Absolutely. I suppose I could stick that on top and then get rid of it later. It's not going to hurt, is it? As long as it's on the outside. On the outside. That's the wrong way around. Because they're gonna need to come from there and go upwards, aren't they? Yeesh. Right, now they'll be able to pull that off. Now you see what I mean by I'm having to fill that in. Have we done it? We've done it. We've done it. We have done it. Let's boom boom. So, this top... This is going to have to go to the top. So I'm going to have to move it. Some of that can stay, I think. But I just don't think it's high enough. It needs to be a 3 gap. That was only a 2 gap. So that actually would be there. This needs to blow up. I'm quite surprised that actually that works. This would need to blow up. Well, in fact, actually, if I cheat and blow this one and this one, this section would be just go. Because he's got nothing to hold it. So he's a bit of a cheat, but still. The line is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So that's perfectly fine. This is right. Because it's right the way through that core. This is not, though. This one could go. This 2, 4, 5, no. 2, 4, 5, no. This one's fine. This one's the only one that needs to go. Which is a bit of a pain in the posterior. Because I can't get that in there without doing a bit of a... Get that out, I should say, without doing this stupid thing. That is a 3. Better be careful there, because if that's not a 3, I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight to the bottom and flood the entire bottom there. Well done, pig. Yes. It'd have been nice if this was built into this, so that I'd gone that way, and I wouldn't have blocked this off. But what the hell, you know. You know what we say? It is what it is. There you go, you see. Unfortunately, I'll have to do the same here. We'll get it. We'll get it. We always get it. Oh, hell. I can't believe I did that. That was not supposed to be built at all. So we know our block, this block here is going to work. I know my block of... that's 3, that's 3. Now I do get... that is not going to work because of that. I didn't want that to be built because I'm just trying to... Yeah, that'd have to be built first. But anyway, let's. That's the thing. We've got most of this off. It's a bit annoying. That's more than a bit annoying. It's quite frustrating, but I thought that would work, but clearly, well, it does work. That's not the problem. The problem being is if it just goes there, that's it. I'm going to lose the water. So I thought it out, but I didn't think it out. Right, I'm going to need to put that back. But I need to pause it. I don't want it to be built. I'm using it as a line. Like this stupid thing here, but it doesn't matter. I don't mind. That's wrong. I don't mind that being built though, and this being built. Once that's built, I can get rid of this, and then rotate that, and then do that. So then they've got a perfect waterway. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. It's a small thing, but it's there. Then they can do that. That's as far as I can get that one out. Because I need to build this one. Which actually I can do. Stop it. We'll just put a, you know, let's not like overthink this. And I'll do the same with that as well. Obviously, I'm going to have to line this. This is going to have to come out now. In fact, this is completely and utterly wrong. I think. That's the bottom, and this is the bottom. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, which means this is the bottom. Thank you, Windows. That line there is a pain in the you-know-what. That needs to come out. Okay. Yeah, building that way is a real pain compared to building. I'm dead sure there's something in there because it just doesn't look right. Yes, there is something in here that I haven't actually built. Because we can see it there. I think it's there. Which would then put that down to... Have I gone in the wrong place? No, I don't think I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the space. And then it'd be 1, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be this one. The one I actually took out, you stupid. Because that's 7 that way, and that's 5 that way. If you use metal thingies, you don't have to do this, but the problem being with the metal one is it's so labour intensive to do. It's a nightmare. Right, that can be detonated, that can be detonated. That's got that all out of the way. That can be taken up. And the only problem is that I won't get all that. Oh no, I might do because of that. Right, that's... that has to stay in because we know that has to be a... I think that's a 5. Yeah, I've got to take that out. Because... of the way it goes. Right, if I rotate this, this now is gonna go this way. This will be rotated because it can walk. You see, it can walk on there. And that's me level. That's a bit of a pain because obviously that I can't get. Well, I can get rid of it, but just if I get rid of that, I'm gonna lose an enormous amount of water. Was that push out? I don't know. Yes, that was a bit of a pain. That was not going to work, but as we say, it is what it is. I think that's a 3. Yeah, it is. It is. 1, 2. road. Now that's different, isn't it? This is a ridge. So this is the bottom. So this actually only needs to be 2 and not 3. Because this will be the third one. This is going to be the third one. This way here. So this is 1, 2. That is 1. That is 2. That is 3. That's the floor. There. I hopefully am right, because otherwise I'm gonna look so stupid. Because we're taking this out and we're putting it up here. And that's as high as I can go. I can't go any higher. And the unfortunate thing is I suppose it's not. It will be. I'll have to blow this ridge out here, this line here, and this one to flatten it. But on top, this will be the bottom, and then we'll have a ridge around that. Ay, ay, ay. If I now do a ladder on there, like so, which will allow me to move this one out. That's going to be interesting. How am I going to get to that? I've got a plan. It's going anywhere, so it doesn't really make any difference, does it? That will be get rid of. I'm not actually doing anything with it at the moment, so if I get rid of all this line, so basically I'm building another one of these on top because it's not going to work how I wanted it to work. It's too far from a degree, too far. I don't play ball. I don't want to. Are you stupid? I'm looking at it and I can't work it out. It's because I've got it the wrong way around, haven't I? You stupid. This way. I need it this. I can't do something that way because the back of the ladder's in the way. You're not going to do anything anyway, so just normal. Okay. Right, there you go. Now it'll do that once it gets up to that height. Oh, we're at the end of this. Sorry about this. We're at the end of the episode. So I feel as if I've gone forward to go backwards, but that's where this goes. We have problems, and I will have to fix these problems. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. The other one blew my mind. This one definitely blew my mind. It worked, but it didn't work exactly how I was doing it. So we're building more on top. and then we're building our bit here. So hopefully you come back next time. Hope you like and subscribe, and at least hopefully give me a like on this, and because we're trying to build a channel, and come back soon where you'll see more Timberborn. Bye for now. Take care.